Hello and thank you for joining me for your daily reading. So today I'm looking at the energies for the 29th and the 30th of October. As always, please keep in mind these reads are general, okay? So only take what resonates for you. Now you've got the kangaroo, unsettled times and the need to plan ahead, okay? Yeah, with this one, it's saying, okay, this is not going to be very wise for impulsive actions, impulsive decision making, okay, spur of the moment type decisions. This ain't it, all right? In fact, that impulsiveness is going to be asking for trouble instead. This is really specific. It's saying, okay, the times are really, really unsettled. You're needing to start planning ahead. Now, that could be big scale, or that could be like your immediate environment. Again, take it as it resonates, okay? It's prepping energy. It's time for you to prepare for some unsettled times. Now, that could mean cutting back a little bit on the spending. It could mean like a whole bunch of different things, okay? I'd literally be here all week racking off all the things that this energy could be meaning. You guys are smart. You can use your own imagination, okay? Things are unsettled. Someone's plans have changed. Doesn't mean to say that your plans are not going to see through to fruition. Doesn't mean that at all. It means it's time for you to deviate ever so slightly with additional preparations put into the mix, okay? Because you're needing to plan ahead here. That shows a lot of foresight and using foresight for your own good, right? What else for this? Oh, okay, yeah. The energy is really scattered. It's very sort of what's the word I want to use? It's not chaos. It's not quite the level of chaos. I'd say the energy is disrupted. Okay, it's definitely disrupted. It's like all of a sudden finding yourself having to deal with situations that you never thought you were going to have to deal with. Like it wasn't on your agenda. Do you know what I mean? And then you've got the cup. You should accept valid criticism. I always say only if it's valid. Younger women, dealing or relationship with younger women, and victory in some endeavor. Interesting. Victory in some endeavor could be to do with a younger woman. Valid criticism. Marriage. Wow. Marriage. That's obviously it's affairs of the heart. It's a relationship with a significant other individual here. Okay. We need to start clarifying. I need to clarify this criticism and this younger women energy first. Okay. Because I feel that those messages there is the crown of the situation, the crown of the read, like the main crux of what's going on here. So can you tell us first about this criticism? What is this criticism? Oof. Ooh-wee, okay. Ten of Swords, Three of Pentacles and Death. It's delivering bad news. Somebody, either you or they, again, take it as it resonates. I'm going to say somebody, you guys can read between the lines. Somebody is going to be having to deliver this criticism. And it's bad news. You're going to have to deliver criticism to this younger energy. situation cannot go any further with the Ten of Swords. It might be, well, no, it won't might be taken as a betrayal. It is going to be taken as a betrayal. It is going to be taken as a betrayal. Whoever this younger energy is, they are going to look at you. They're going to dissect what you're saying to them, and they're like, why are you doing this to me? Why are you hurting me like this? Oh, I thought I could trust you, right? You got Ten of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and Death. Literally, I kind of get the feeling of you're going to be letting this person go, right? Now, if this is on a professional level, this person's losing their job, they're getting fired, okay? Because, quite honestly, they are not able to do their job properly. Now, if that's someone who's related to you, and you've taken them on, like, let's imagine someone's got a company, right? They own their own company. They've taken on a family member to do that family member a favor. They end up fucking things up within the business, making a lot of mistakes, a lot of expensive mistakes. And so it's only natural that they are going to have to go someplace else. Okay, they can no longer work for you anymore. Right? Again, that's just a visual to put to this kind of energy, right? I don't know exactly what's going on here because I'm not a psychic, I'm an intuitive. I can only read the strongest overall energy, right? So I'm just using that as an example for what the heck is going on here. Okay. It is going to be seen as a betrayal. It is. And when all is said and done, yes, you did try and do this person a favor. And no, they were not accepting valid criticism. Because, again, it could be because they're younger, that makes them just naturally more susceptible to being more like emotionally sensitive, okay, more sensitive to criticism. It makes them more susceptible to basically taking offense at valid criticism and not seeing it for it being valid, right? Again, it all ties in with this energy. So, difficult situation, you can't get out of it though. Right, like the Ten of Swords and Death are telling you, you cannot get out of this. You see this person doing something wrong. You've tried to correct them. I'm understanding it as being multiple times. They're not taking that on board, so that there's no avoiding this anymore, right? Death energy is unavoidable. Ten of Swords energy is unavoidable. Right? The bit in between, the Three of Pentacles, that's kind of like you offering this individual an alternative instead, right? Either way, the dynamics of this situation or this relationship with this younger energy, the dynamics of that relationship, it is changing. And it's necessary. It needs to change, right? It cannot sustain itself the way that it currently is, right? So I'm not going to lie, it feels very, very complicated, really complicated. I'm just trying to simplify this energy as much as what I can, okay? You are being told here, though, even though this is going to be a hard process to go through, because again, Ten of Swords and Death energy, both of those are hard processes to get through. You are gonna make it, okay? Because you got victory in this situation. But the longer you leave it, the worse it's gonna get. Ultimately, what a marriage has to do with it right now, I don't know. Okay, I'll take a look at that later on in the reads. I just need to get more information out here. So can you tell us more about this need to plan ahead for our collective, please? Oh, the Ten of Cups, yeah. Yeah, the need to plan ahead within a Ten of Cups situation, within a family situation, within a family dynamic. And then you've got the Chariot here. Chariot is a card of victory. I'm seeing this message as this will be resolved reasonably quickly. Okay, reasonably quickly. Was this Chariot for the need to plan ahead? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. A lucky turn of events. Do you know what? I feel that there's a surprise turn of events here where it takes the heat off of you. It takes the burden off of you. Can you tell us more about this Wheel of Fortune, please? For the unsettled times. Why the Wheel? Okay, High Priestess. That one's coming out squiffy. And the Sun. Ah. Interesting. Because that is an individual who is on the verge of breaking their silence. And then another situation happens just in the nick of time, right? It's like, oh, thank fuck, that was lucky. That was lucky that that person found something else that they are voluntarily leaving. That was lucky because I was so close to having this difficult conversation with them. And now I don't have to have that difficult conversation with them because they've already found something else. So I don't need to be responsible for breaking their heart. I don't need to be the one that's responsible for causing family upset, family ructions. Kind of feels to me as if you're going to be subtly suggesting alternatives for this younger energy that would be more suited for them specifically. So it's like you're saying it without actually saying the words of, look, could you please just leave because this ain't working, right? It feels like you're trying to get them to look in a different direction and almost make them feel like it was their idea. Right? So again, if this is you trying to get rid of someone in the workplace, right, that just so happens to be a person who's related to you, again, for example, it's like you could subtly suggest to them, oh, have you tried such and such a place down the road? I hear that they pay really, really well. Have you taken a look at that? I don't want you, being stuck here in this dead-end job, in this dead-end situation. Do you know what I mean? It's like getting them to look in another area and presenting it as if it was their idea. Because it is kind of sneaky, right? The High Priestess coming out squiffy is kind of sneaky energy, but the good intentions are there, right? It's like you're not setting out to hurt anyone. You're not setting out to betray this person. Like you can't work with them, right? See how that Three of Pentacles is right in the middle of the Ten of Swords and Death. It's like, I cannot work with this person. I just can't. They're not doing it right. They're not doing the job properly. They're causing trouble. But it's so complicated. I can't just tell them, no, you don't work here anymore, go away, right? It's not as simple as that. It really isn't as simple as that. What's this marriage? What is this marriage? Because obviously that could be spouses or promises, contracts, commitments, right? Six of Cups and the Five of Swords. Oh. sentimental reasons with the Six of Cups. There's like a sense of, oh man, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like a sense of loyalty. This is about someone who is related to you. And it's like you're giving them a job or a chance or an opportunity based off of sentimental reasons because you just want to help them out. But it's ended up backfiring on you. Or it might end up backfiring on you depending on where you are on this timeline. Because there's intimidation here with the Five of Swords. Like, I don't like that particular combination. Because it's intimidation. Somebody being very, very hostile. Or the threat of someone being hostile. Kind of feels like someone's going, oh, but you owe me this. It's messy as hell. It's messy as hell. It could be someone's ex. Could be someone's ex-husband, ex-wife. It could be the child of someone's ex-husband or ex-wife here. And then the ex is intimidating the other spouse and saying, look, you have to take this on. It's the least you could do. It's weird. Look, the Five of Swords is coming out again with the King of Wands and the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, a sense of responsibility. But I feel like the responsibility is placed on someone's shoulders where it shouldn't be placed. Like it's misplaced responsibility, misplaced loyalty. Yeah, this is definitely a situation of I don't want to do this, I have to do this. And someone definitely doesn't want to have to do this. So they're taking a stand here. They're definitely standing up for themselves and doing it in a really smart way as well. That's why you got victory. And that combination, Five of Swords to the King of Wands, that is making out like it was someone else's idea. Making the other person believe that them leaving is their idea, right? Can you tell us about this victory for our collective, please? The King of Pentacles. I've just heard it's the rules. That's just the way it is. That's the rules. I'm sorry, I can't change the rules. We all have to follow them. And that King of Pentacles. Oh, the Queen of Pentacles now as well. So you got a King and a Queen of Pentacles who's coming into some sort of victory here. Business is good, business is safe, finances are safe and secure. Oh, something's just landed in my lap. You got the Two of Swords, and what landed in my lap was the Hermit, and it landed in the upright position, which is good. It's very, very good. Okay. So we've got this King and Queen of Pentacles are currently weighing up their options. They're currently coming up with a plan here. They're planning in secret. So it's like they know what they need to do, what they want to do, and what they have to do. But physically getting it done is another thing entirely. This one's coming out as secretive. So there's a secret plan on how to get someone out. This King and Queen of Pentacles is coming up with a secret plan of how to get this younger energy out of the equation. And how to do it in a way where this younger energy believes that it was their idea. Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Nine of Pentacles would indicate success and fulfillment. Can you tell us more about this Nine of Pentacles? Eight of Pentacles reversed. You know what? In a strange way, this younger energy going off and doing something else entirely new, entirely different, is actually going to work out for them as well. Because whatever this is that this younger energy is doing, like, they're not cut out for it. Do you know what I mean? So them moving on is going to be the best thing for their future anyway. Yeah, Page of Cups. There's that younger energy again. The Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles with the Star. So how this is likely going to play out, that younger energy is going to go, oh, I'm really sorry to let you down, but I have to leave, but I don't want to leave because I feel like I'm letting you down, right? So yeah, the problem's resolving itself here. What a strange read. Have some healing messages, please. So you don't necessarily need to say anything to this person. Give me a healing message. Don't let people suck the air out of your spirit. Now that's going to happen when you have to deal with individuals who are being difficult, either through their own inexperience, or they're just not capable, right? Just don't let others suck all of the joy away from what you're doing. Don't dwell on don't dwell on what might be on the other side of that closed door. It's okay not to have all the answers. They will come to you when you need them, and let go of the idea that you're not ready. Something there, you're exactly where you need to be, and you have special gifts. Never surrender to normal. Those messages would imply that you're trying to do something that is quite unusual. You're trying to achieve something that isn't like mainstream or something. It's weird. I don't know, this whole energy has been weird. What else for our collective, please? Oh yes, they're also saying, in what areas do you feel like your own creativity is being stifled as well? Because it's time for you to really tune in to your own creativity and start taking action on your plans and your ideas, okay? Yeah, try it and see what the fuck happens. Yeah, exactly. And stop focusing on the damn shit. Yeah. If you spend too long thinking about doing a thing, you'll never get it done. Focus on stable finances and a healthy fucking love. Yeah. And woo fucking who? Success and positive changes are coming. Okay. So it's like the signs are here that it ain't all that bad, okay? But you definitely do need to start focusing on the areas where your own creativity is being stifled, and see what you can do about that. Yeah, I'm gonna get a healing angel number for you guys. What else? For our collective, please. Number 13. Unlucky for some. I am confident. You're a conscientious worker with a knack for coming up with creative ideas and turning them into something real. An optimistic but practical outlook keeps you determined and on track as you work steadily towards your goals. And then you've got number 88, I am wealthy. Yeah, you're on the cusp of a prosperous and abundant spiritual life. You will find numerous opportunities for success and achievement, all of which bring financial and material abundance into your life. So have the confidence for you to take action on your creative ideas and inspirations, right? Because you're being told here that you are on the path towards victory. And that it's time for you to do things your way. Time to do things your way. Interesting. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. I genuinely hope that that reading has been helpful. Again, a little bit of strange energies there. But as I always say, I can only hope that whoever needs to hear these messages, that they are going to find them, okay? But yeah, for personal readings with me, my website is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.